The Railroaders Museum is one of the most researched places by the GRF team, and it's a good thing, because with 4 floors and numerous rooms, they have a lot of ground to cover. Now this building was built in 1882 by the Pennsylvania Railroad. It's been pretty much everything you can imagine since then. Hospital, office buildings, right now it's a museum. There's absolutely no record of murder here, but there's a lot of objects being brought in from all over Altoona. Some people say that these objects still have spirits attached. Now, all these tourists come into the museum, they see the objects, the spirits get recognition, and they become stronger. One spirit in particular is the ghost of a man, and this man supposedly torments a couple other spirits in the museum. We're going to go check them out. The first thing that the team does is have its more spiritually sensitive members walk around the museum to see which areas are hot spots for spirit activity. Scott sets up a tri-field meter in the bar. He tells me this device detects natural electromagnetic waves. In other words, waves not caused by electrical equipment.
Well, when I first started, I was really excited to find orbs and pictures. And then once you hit that stage, you try to find EVPs. And once you get a few of those, once you do everything, you start looking for things higher, like full body apparitions and everything like that. So there's really no level on the best thing that you can find.
Do you like to play hide and seek?
Rebecca is looking for EVPs, or electronic voice phenomena, which are recordings of a ghost voice on tape. They usually happen in response to a question.
Let us know you're here if you want to talk to us. Make a noise.
I've been interested in the paranormal since I can, remember and everything, one of those, childhood things.
Do you believe?
I believe.
From your research or from your faith?
Probably I'd have to start with the faith, and then the research came later. I think they go hand in hand, at least with me and everything.
Scott is head of the tech department for the Ghost Research Foundation. He listens to each EVP that the group gets and then inputs them into his computer for digital cleaning.
Getting a lot of jumping around in this area here. My birth mother was schizophrenic, and there's been instances when she's had, her face would just change and keep changing until someone said something to her, and then she would just come right out of it. I believe there are things that happen to people as far as demons being attached to certain people, but I don't know enough about it. I'd have to research it.
As the night goes on, I gravitate to a very sensitive researcher named Charlie. He keeps telling me about a mean ghost on the 4th floor who picks on the other ghosts in the building, a woman and a child. I tell him I'd love to come with him to confront the mean ghost.
Yeah, she's still here.
She's still here?
Uh-huh.
What kind of feeling is this?
Kind of sad. Just a little scared, but really sad.
He's here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is.
I know.
He's after them again.
Yeah, take him down. It's all right.
Didn't mean to get so emotional, but
it's all right.
I just sympathize so much for that little boy and that woman. Yeah. And I better stop or I'll get that way again and that man will come back.
It makes perfect sense, so you just need to calm down and remember it's for their best interest that you're not.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
To me that I have to distance myself because this entity couldn't get to that little boy, so he would be coming towards me. And if I didn't calm down, he'd be attacking me because he was feeding off of because I was upset and worried for the little boy, and mainly for the little boy and the woman as well. But he said he was feeding off of that, and he could have gotten stronger just by feeding off of my emotions, and because I was upset like I was, worried about them. Because he doesn't intimidate me and he doesn't frighten me, and I'm not afraid of any of them, because they can't hurt us. Because it's kind of complex, and why I can feel that, I have no idea. It's just there, I can't explain it.
Well, I think that's the end of all the scary stuff. Altoona may be a small town, but it sure has a lot of haunted places to visit. Now, the GRF team said there was one more place they wanted to take me to. I just hope it's not scary. It's clear this group is fearless and focused while investigating. But even after their work is done, the night is not quite over. While ghost hunting may be lifetimes from the ordinary, the bond of friendship is a stranger to none. Everyone we interviewed seemed to be good friends with Patty, Scott, and the GRF team. For them, it isn't just business, it's fun, it's social. Finding scientific proof of ghosts may be the common goal, but keeping ties with friends and members of the community is just as important. For every scare, there's a story and a laughter later, as each day together brings these ghost hunters one step closer to an answer.
I started getting interested in the GRF team when my theater class went to Royer Mansion.
Cool. It's a lot of fun. That's why I'm in for the fun, you know. It's a lot of fun. And we have a good group of people when everybody is nice and fun.